This is City 7 News, and here are the headlines at this hour. UAE Airlines lose over $50 million to ash cloud. Crackdown on vehicles with expired registrations. And healthcare insurance violations exposed. Thousands of passengers travelling from the UAE to Europe are still stranded. This follows the disruption of flights due to ash clouds formed after a volcanic eruption in Iceland last week. Emirates Airlines today confirmed that it has lost over $50 million, while Etihad has still not indicated how much it has lost. Both airlines are attempting to manage the crisis as the number of affected passengers continues to rise.
Airlines across the UAE have suffered dramatically from the ash fallout, with 80,000 Emirates Airlines passengers and 16,000 Etihad passengers affected. Emirates Airlines estimates it's losing more than $10 million per day. Both airlines have provided hotel accommodations and meals for stranded passengers. The aviation disruption is considered to be one of the worst to hit the world, causing the shutdown of virtually every airport in England, Scotland, the Netherlands, France, and countless other European countries. The cloud is expected to linger possibly for the rest of the week. Officials fear the long-term economic impact of the interference, given the financial blow it has caused to airlines and store providers whose product shipments have been stalled. Emirates reports that recovering from the disruption will be immensely complicated, given the growing backlog of passenger flights. Emirates will not be accepting passengers heading to Europe until at least April 20th, and Etihad is not accepting passengers to Abu Dhabi who have onward flights to Europe. Carmel Dimichis, City 7 News.
According to local reports, the DNRD has said that it will not fine stranded passengers whose visas will expire over the next 2 to 3 days. If you know of any passengers who are stuck in the UAE as a result of the flight cancellations, do email the City 7 News Desk at news@city7tv.com, or you can always call us on 04-367 2254. The opening of Dubai Metro stations on the Red Line has been revised, as 7 more stations will open on April 30th and 3 additional ones on May 15th. The 7 stations which will start receiving passengers on April 30th include Emirates Airport Terminal 1, Al Karama, Emirates Towers, Dubai Internet City, Marina and Ibn Battuta. Meanwhile, Al Quoz, GGICO and the World Trade Center will be operational from May 15th, while the RTA expects the remaining stations to open before the end of this year. Stations have been selected based on the extent of population density in the surrounding locality. At least 28 new feeder buses will be put to service to link the new metro stations with surrounding areas. The body of a 22-year-old Emirati youth was found this morning after he went missing at JBR Beach on Friday evening. The deceased went swimming along with a 20-year-old friend. Both were swept away by strong waves. The friend was rescued, but police had been searching for the second man since Friday. According to officials, the strong currents had made the mission difficult. The two had gone into the water in spite of red flags put up along the beach, indicating that swimming was prohibited due to unstable weather conditions. Starting this week, Abu Dhabi police will be cracking down on vehicles with expired registration. This is part of the UAE government's drive to ensure vehicle and driver safety.
As the UAE government has made a significant push to improve road safety, traffic police officials explain how vehicle registration ties into the broader strategy.
A new campaign by Abu Dhabi Police Traffic targeting vehicles who not have been re-registered and still being used on our roads. The importance of this campaign is to make our vehicle safe and our road safe. The penalty will be like the driver will have to pay 400 dirhams if he not re-register his vehicle, and also the car will be impounded for 1 week.
Using some of the newest gadgets, Abu Dhabi police, with the help of Tetra handsets, can quickly identify complete vehicle registration details by simply punching in the license plate number. This system covers 6 Emirates, excluding Dubai. Dubai maintains its own similar systems. With just the number plate, police can identify a person's name, registration number, details on the vehicle model, and violation history. From the date of expiry, drivers are given a month grace period to re-register their cars without incurring a fine. After a month, they will incur a 400 dirham fine. Vehicles with no registration sticker will also be checked and subject to similar penalties. Both are subject to fines, but this does not accumulate points. If re-registration and fines are not resolved, there is a risk your vehicle may be impounded. As the campaign starts this week, I highly advise all drivers to check their vehicle registrations. This will avoid any headaches caused by screaming sirens and also hopefully make our roads safer. June Lee, City 7 News.
Abu Dhabi police have arrested a 7-member gang who duped many Asian nationals into believing that they had won cash prizes from Etisalat. The men would call random mobile numbers belonging to Asian nationals, attempting to dupe them by asking them to transfer certain amounts in the form of prepaid phone card balances to the caller's number. According to officials, the gang was led by a resident of Abu Dhabi who, after every successful operation, used to keep 60% of the transferred amount for himself. The rest of the gang members were in the country on visit visas. Meanwhile, Ras Al Khaimah police have arrested a man for peddling 8 kilograms of opium. The Asian was caught trying to sell 4 kilograms of the drug to an undercover agent. The anti-narcotics department had set up a trap for the man in a hotel in the Emirate from where he was arrested. It's time now for a short break. Up next, petrol prices set to increase. Stay tuned.